That's my thoughts on the KeKe Palmer situation. First off, let me start off by saying that if you want respect in your relationship, you have to give respect in your relationship. Let me say that again. If you want respect in your relationship, you gotta give respect in your relationship. KeKe Palmer was out of line. And all y'all who saying, oh, she could do what she wanna do, she was out of line. If you are in a relationship, you do not be all goo goo gaga over another man. You do not let another man know that he can get the panties if he want to. He probably already got them. I mean, that is Usher. They both been in the entertainment business for quite some time. Now, if you are unaware of what's going on, which I'm sure that you're not, Darius was upset at his baby mama that he's in a relationship with, KeKe, for he said that she was wearing an inappropriate dress. If you ain't seen the dress, she had her buns out. And he didn't like that. He went on Twitter. He tweeted some things. He said, "You're a mother. Why are you dressing like this?" Pretty much to sum it up. Now, I don't think it was just the dress. I think it was the dress on top of her actions that she was doing with another man. The way that she was grinding and swinging on Usher and acting just like a groupie, Darius had every right. He had every right to be upset. Now, me personally, I wouldn't have tweeted that out publicly. I definitely would have had a conversation with her. I wouldn't have tweeted it out publicly because I feel like once you start doing stuff publicly, like going after your other, I pretty much feel the relationship is over at that point. Maybe you could try to work it out, but I know if I was to ever put something online like that, the relationship is over. You ever put something online about me, the relationship is over. But we ain't gonna act like KeKe didn't do anything to warrant that. It ain't like he just popped out online and started. Nah, you was up there conducting yourself in a horrible manner when you're in a relationship. I see a lot of people saying, oh, KeKe could do what she want to do because she's not married. If you didn't want her to do this, you should have been married. So let me get this straight. So because a person is not married, that means they get the right to disrespect your relationship. And fellas, I need y'all to take a listen to this. They saying he didn't marry her. You should have made her a wife if you didn't want her to act out. Really? Okay. Well, the next time you get caught texting another chick, tell your woman, we ain't married. Next time you get caught smashing another chick, tell your woman, we ain't married. The next time you get caught doing anything appropriate, tell your woman, we ain't married. The next time you out here and you got your woman looking stupid and you out here entertaining other women and you up here leaving heart emojis under their pictures on Instagram, hitting the like button 24/7, and she get mad, stop her and tell her, we ain't married. Do you see how silly that sounds? It sounds ridiculous. And y'all know that it sounds ridiculous. You not being married do not give you the right to disrespect your relationship. And the fact that people is trying to use that to deflect from the real issue is ridiculous. Now, maybe KeKe Palmer is for the streets. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is you have a whole man. You got to respect your man. I don't care if you make more money than him. None of that matters. Respect your man. I see other people saying, oh, well, he be putting videos of her twerking online. You talking about the videos while she was with him? The videos while she was with him. That's the equivalent of saying, oh, why you mad that she slob on your knob, but then when she's out by herself and she slobs on the knob, you're upset about it. Do that make sense to you? And one thing that you can always say if a person is really being inappropriate or not, a lot of times you got to think, would they have done this if their significant other or the person that they was in a relationship with was there? Would they have done it? I don't think KeKe would have acted like that if her man was actually there, but you act like that because your man is not there. If you won't do it in front of your man, you shouldn't do it to your man. Let me say that again. If you won't do it in front of your man, you shouldn't do it to your man. And that goes for both. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you know good and darn well that if this person was standing right here next to you, you wouldn't be doing it, then you shouldn't be doing it if they're not there. See, we live in a era, in a world where people feel like you get to be in a relationship, do whatever you want to do, and your partner's supposed to be cool with it. Otherwise, you're insecure. Otherwise, you're controlling. Nowadays, you can catch your woman slobbing on another knob, catch her in the act, and they'll call you insecure for not being cool with it. They'll start saying dumb stuff like, well, what did he do to make her go slob on another person's knob? This whole situation is ridiculous. I know a whole situation. I done literally seen it with my own eyes. The situation that happened with JT and Lil Uzi Vert, I done literally seen the same women post on Instagram and Facebook how they better be lucky I wasn't JT. I would have really did more for him talking to Ice Spice or taking a picture with Ice Spice, etc. They would have did more. They said, oh, Lil Uzi lucky he just got a phone through at his head and cussed out. But yet, they trying to defend the BS that KeKe Palmer then did. I'm going to tell you something right now. If you are in a relationship, and I'm talking to men and women right now, if you are in a relationship and that other person does not respect you, you need to get out that relationship ASAP. Now, another important thing, make sure that you set your boundaries as much as possible in the beginning of the relationship so y'all know exactly what to expect and what not to expect of each other. I don't know if Darius set any boundaries. Some things I think should be common sense, but they say common sense is not so common. Make sure that you set your boundaries so that way that you know and your partner know what will and will not be accepted. See, I set my boundaries early as much as possible in a relationship. Like, listen, on these type of situations, I'm very, there's no middle area. I'm very black and white in particular situations. You do this, you can go ahead and do it. You can do it. You just won't do it while you're with me. So go have fun. Now, and then KeKe posting videos talking about if you act up, I'm about to link up, etc., etc. So they both throwing shots at each other. There is not a formula for a good relationship. Now, will they get back together? Some people say they already got back together. Maybe they worked it out behind the scenes. I'm not sure. But you definitely need to set your hard boundaries in the beginning. And I mean your boundaries where there is no coming back from. You know, you got some things, because when you're in a relationship, people be like, oh, you shouldn't have to change in a relationship. Everybody's going to have to change to some point when you're in a relationship. You're not going to be able to do what you would do when you're single if you're in a relationship and you got somebody. So there's going to have to be some compromises. But those certain issues that you're not willing to compromise on, you definitely need to let it know, have it be known up front. And the fact that Darius went off like that lets me know that he was super upset. He was super upset. He said, you're dressing like that. You're a mother. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, you add Usher on top of all that. And I'm going to tell, and KeKe friends ain't nothing either. Your friends know you got a man. And this is a way to let you know how your friends secretly don't want you happy. You can tell by the actions of your friends if they really for you or not. One of her friends should have pulled her to the side and be like, you know, damn well you got a man at home. You don't need to be acting like this. But no, her friends was all for it. Her friends was all for it. So now her friends is like, yeah, girl, do this. Make it public so you can be a single mother. So you cannot have no man. We want to bring you down to our level. We don't want to see you in a relationship happy. A real friend would have got her out that situation before she did it. And a real woman wouldn't even have did that. Or if she did it, she probably would have realized right away that, dang, I messed up. I shouldn't have did that. They talking about, oh, he was just singing to her. This is a serenade. You don't do all that at a serenade. No, you just sit there and they sing to you. That's it. You don't be grinding all on them. You don't be throwing your ass all on them while you in a see-through dress with your cheeks all out. That ain't what you do. But that's what she did. So Darius has every right to be upset when your woman, not only your woman is out here acting a fool, she out here acting a fool, making you look like a straight sucker. One thing people say when they in relationships is, oh, I don't do relationships because people are embarrassing. I'm tired of being embarrassed by the person I'm with. She made this man look like a straight sucker in front of the whole world and did not care. Not only did she not care, she doubled down. No man should be able to feel like he could take your chick. And that's if he ain't already had her. Like I said, that's Usher. They've been in the business for a while. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. But no man should feel like he can get your chick. And no woman should feel like she can get your man. Like, you got women out here that purposely mess with dudes that's in relationships just so they can have one up on their woman. You should never let another woman have the ups on your woman. Ever. Never. You should never give another woman that satisfaction. And in the same breath, you women should never give another man the satisfaction of having one up on your man. It ain't gonna work. Go ahead, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this situation. They be like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it. She can do what she want to do. No, you can't. You're in a relationship. Act like it. Don't be sitting here being mad because you getting slept with and left because you don't understand that in order to get to the marriage, you got to act accordingly to get to the marriage. You can't be out here embarrassing me and think I'm going to want to put a ring on your finger. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this situation. Like always, remember, the facts of life remains the same. There's no game but tie game. Y'all have a lovely